Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops of GMS who rules well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Anah. I'm back again with another video. Title of this video is called TikTok Ban and the Ongoing War. It's basically a blowing of the trumpet, two subjects into one. Talking about, like I said, the TikTok ban and the ongoing war with Russia and Ukraine, because we understand that Russia is going to be in charge of spearheading this great, or part of the great destruction that's coming to Babylon the Great, using the nuclear weapons or their nuclear arsenal along with the nations surrounded by them that will be joined unto them. Along with the coming of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, when he comes through with the chariots. So I got pulled up here, this guy here, I watch him sometimes, and he was just going into a lot of different things. But what caught my attention was basically, let's see where we at with it. We'll get like right here.
Israel. You see the major headline stories about the blocking. The Congress already passed a law, and the president said he'll sign it if it keeps going through, to ban TikTok. Times of Israel. Major U.S. groups back bipartisan bill that could see TikTok banned. Nothing to do with the Chinese. Total bullshit. One of the most prominent Jewish groups in the country has thrown its support behind the fast-advancing bill that could lead to the massively popular video app TikTok being banned in the United States. The United States, the country that we're going over there to bring freedom and democracy, that are robbing us of our freedom. Oh, and by the way, watch the video I did with Judge Andrew Napolitano yesterday talking about this, and now it's becoming a reality. Freedom is gone. They go on to say, politicians backing the bill, leaders of both parties, blah, 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 blah. And they go on that Jewish federations of North America, representing hundreds of organized Jewish communities, said its support for the bill is rooted in concerns about anti-Semitism on the platforms. You are not allowed to condemn Israel for slaughtering innocent people. How dare you? They're just using that. They're doing it to get Hamas. Oh, but you're killing all these people. Well, Hamas is using them as human shields. So we're bombing universities. We're destroying mosques. We're totaling out hospitals because Hamas is hanging in there. Oh, and over 75% of people's homes, Hamas is doing it. Why, that's anti-Semite. If you say anything differently, this is America. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. The Jewish Federation and the Anti-Defamation League have accused TikTok of allowing anti-Semitism and anti-Israel sentiment to run rampant. Oh, you're not allowed to talk about anti-Israel? You're not allowed to be anti-Israel? You won't be anti-Russian, anti-Iran, anti-North Korea. Can't be anti any of America's countries that the flunkies support. It keeps going on. Disgusting. Oh, this is from Middle East Eye.
All right, so I mean that's basically it. You know, he was talking about the ban. I mean, a lot of people was talking about the ban. He talked, like I said, he talked about a lot of different things in here. But so I was reading his comments as I was trying to look into this ban or whatever. Um, it says read the entire bill. It also gives the government the right to shut down any website or platform that doesn't promote their agenda. And I try to look into that. I didn't really find anything right now. Maybe something, will come up later on, and I'll see it. I probably remember, and I'll go into it or something. But I'll read that again. It says read the entire bill. It also gives the government the right to shut down any website or platform that doesn't promote their agenda. So this could be something that they're sneaking in there, not telling the public what it really entails. Just saying it's a TikTok ban. They're drawing attention to TikTok, but really and truly is able to shut down TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything that has any truth on it. Like this one guy, whoever this is, Sweet Success Trading 5097. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much the TikTok ban. Let's I got some stuff. So I got an article pulled up about it. It says House passes TikTok bill. Are TikTok days numbered? What you need to know. And one of my other videos regarding this right here, the bill C367 that happened in Canada, I pulled it up on endtimenews.org, and when I was going through it, a lot of the headings for the article said such and such is America next, is America next, such and such is America next. And here we are, America was next because now they're banning TikTok. When this bill in Canada, Bill C367 says summary, this enactment amends the criminal code to eliminate as a defense against willful promotion of hatred or anti-Semitism, the fact that a person in good faith expressed or attempted to establish an argument, an opinion, or on a religious subject, or an opinion based on a belief in a religious text. So these people are cracking down there through. They lost control of the narrative, and they're trying to regain control. With everything that's happening around in the world. You know, a lot of scriptures. I mean, basically, the Most High is discovering their secret parts. You know, the days are sped up, they are shortened, so things are moving way quicker. So Esau is he's losing control of the narrative, basically. So yeah, this bill was from Canada, and now we have this bill, which is already passed. They sent it to the Senate. Let's get the article. It says House passes TikTok bill. Are TikTok days numbered? What you need to know. The House voted overwhelmingly, so everybody wanted this, to approve a measure that would ban TikTok from operating in the United States or force a sale. So, this came down from the top elite. It's like, well, we got to get this thing passed. Whatever they're trying to do, Lord willing, this is something I'm sure the elect wants, because this is going to speed things up. It's going to speed things up, and it's good news. So, anyway, posing the most serious threat yet to the popular short form video platform. The House voted overwhelmingly to approve a measure that would ban TikTok from operating in the United States or force a sale, posing the most serious threat yet to the popular short form video platform. The bill passed the House 352-65, with one member voting present, showing wide bipartisan support with backing from House Speaker Mike Johnson, right, and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. It now heads to the Senate, where its fate is more uncertain. And they're saying at issue is TikTok's Chinese ownership. So they're saying because China owns it, is owned by a Chinese company, this company can give secrets to China about the U.S. consumer and things like that. I mean, I don't know what secrets we have too much. I mean, bank issues and things like that. But anyway, Babylon the Great has all our secrets, right? Anyway, but they want control. They want to be the one in control of the secrets. They don't want anybody else to have power because they're trying to take over. So they're saying these guys need to either sell TikTok to them or TikTok won't be allowed over here in the United States. The legislation calls for ByteDance to divest or sell TikTok, or TikTok will be banned from app stores and web hosting services in the United States. So I'm just, like I said, this is blowing a trumpet. I'm relating this to how the fact that they did the bill 367 C367 just a little minute ago in Canada, banning. No, that wasn't. It was recent. Banning basically free speech in Canada. Anything against religious text basically, and now we have Babylon the Great thinking of banning TikTok. So things are coming down. Let's get it. Amos 8 and 11. I got it in the NLT. It says, "The time is surely coming, says the sovereign Lord, when I will send a famine on the land, not a famine of bread or water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. People will stagger from sea to sea and wander from border to border, searching for the word of the Lord, but they will not find it. Beautiful girls and strong young men will grow faint in that day, thirsting for the Lord's word. And those who swear by the shameful idols of Samaria, who take oaths in the name of the god of Dan, and make vows in the name of the god of Beersheba, they will all fall down, never to rise again. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Don't trust in Esau, and get this word while you can get it now. Yahushua says he's at the door knocking. So famine of the word is on the way. Now we're gonna switch over to basically the war and things like that, because like I said, I was watching this video. He talked about a numerous amount of things, and something interesting he pulled up is that Ukraine hits oil refineries deep inside Russian territory as Kyiv steps up drone attacks before Putin's likely re-election. It says Ukraine has launched drone attacks on at least 3 oil refineries deep inside Russia as Kyiv intensifies its cross-border strikes days before President Vladimir Putin's anticipated re-election. A Ukrainian defense source told CNN on Wednesday that Ukraine is implementing a well-planned strategy to decrease Russian economic potential. It struck 3 Russian oil refineries, and what is this going to cause? All it's going to cause is the nations over there in the European region to be more upset at Babylon the Great, because of the basically, the price of gas is going to go up in those areas because you're hitting, oil refineries and things like that. Says our goal is to take away our enemy's resources and decrease the flow of oil money and fuel Russia is using directly on the war. They're basically trying to weaken Russia because Russia is too strong. That's what Babylon the Great is trying to do. And I say that Babylon the Great because we know they have their hand in this, and we're gonna pull this up right here. NATO troops already in Ukraine. Polish FM reveals. It says earlier, Radoslav Sikorski said that the possibility of NATO troops in Ukraine is not unthinkable. Polish, that's what FN stands for. Polish Foreign Minister, that's the guy right there. It says during a conference in the Polish Parliament marking 25 years of Poland's NATO membership, Foreign Minister Radoslav said that NATO troops are already in Ukraine. It says soldiers from NATO countries are already present in Ukraine. I would like to thank the countries that are taking this risk. They know who they are, Sikorski stated, commenting on French President Emmanuel Macron's recent remarks about the possibility of sending Western troops to aid Ukraine. And this was Putin's thing. He said, "Listen, don't bring NATO into this, because that's gonna allow me to bring in nuclear war." However, the Polish minister refused to specify which NATO member nations he was referring to. He says, unlike other European politicians, I will not say this, he emphasized. On 26 February, French President Emmanuel Macron stated that the possibility of sending Western troops to Ukraine cannot be ruled out, later clarifying that his words were carefully considered. Polish Foreign Minister Radoslaw stated that French President Emmanuel Macron's proposal to deploy Western troops on Ukraine's soil could be useful as a way to influence Russia's actions in the ongoing war. Now, I wish I could find the video of where that guy was saying that. I'll try to load this page and see if this, I don't even think this is it. Let's see what this says. All right, so this is Euromaidan Press. I'm guessing March 10th is when it was posted, 2024. So if they're saying NATO is already there, and that was Russia's thing. Let's see what Russia has to say about this. This wasn't what I was looking for. 1 second. Okay, this was the one. Oh, they got some ads now. back out of this. Right here. NBC News.
Постоянно находится. Постоянно находится.
It says President Vladimir Putin said Russia was ready for a nuclear war and claimed the country's triad of missiles and bombers were superior to that of the United States.
Состояние боевой готовности. Это первое. А второе, и это тоже. И мы здесь
Our nuclear triad is
продвинулись
more modern
гораздо
than
больше.
any
У нас
other triad. Actually,
она более
only
современная.
U.S. and Americas have a triad.
И
Sorry, only us and the
вся
U.S.
ядерная
And we have
составляющая.
advanced much more than them. Our
В
triad and the
целом
whole nuclear
по
element
носителям
is more modern.
и по зарядам у нас примерный паритет.
In general, if we talk about the
Но это знают
carriers and
все.
numbers of warheads,
Специалисты
we
все
are
знают.
more or less
Но
equal, but ours are more
это
modern.
не значит, что мы
Everybody
должны
knows
мериться
this.
количеством
All experts
носителей
know
и
this, but it
боезарядов.
does not mean that we.
Но знать об этом
What did it
нужно.
say?
Знать об этом нужно.
Says does not, but it does not mean that we need to measure ourselves
Зарядов.
with them on the number of warheads, but it needs to be
Но
known
знать об этом нужно. И те, кому нужно,
by everybody
повторяю,
who needs to
экспертам,
know this,
специалистам,
experts, specialists,
военным.
military.
Я же вам скажу одну вещь, которая
Says during his interview with Russian news media ahead of a vote in which he's expected to win another 6-year term, Putin reiterated that Moscow would not interfere with the U.S. presidential election. All right, let's read this right here. It says President Vladimir Putin said Wednesday that Russia was ready for nuclear war if it came to it. His latest warning to the West ahead of election this week that will see him extend his rule. From a military technical point of view, we are of course ready, he said in an interview with Russian state television that was released early Wednesday when asked if Russia was really ready for such a conflict. Putin said that Russia boasts a more modern nuclear arsenal than anyone else and that the West is working on modernizing its own. But he said this doesn't mean the world is heading for nuclear war and suggested that President Joe Biden's experience ensures that he understands the potential dangers of escalation. All right, so on one part, Putin doesn't want this, but it's not about what he wants because it's about what the Most Highs want, what the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai wants, right? You know, because he always says, let's see this.
This morning, Russian President Vladimir Putin warned that Russia is ready to use nuclear weapons if there is any threat to Russia's existence or independence. Putin said it would be a significant escalation if the U.S. sent troops into Ukraine. However, he added that he believes President Biden understands the situation and he does not think the world is heading toward a nuclear conflict. Meanwhile, the Biden administration says that it is sending another $300 million worth of weapons to Ukraine. Biden has said the U.S. will not send troops to Ukraine. By the way, this was a short-term measure, that funding, while Congress is working on a larger emergency aid bill.
All right, so that's that. So, you know, like I said, that was Putin's whole thing. The West shouldn't send troops. NATO is a part of the West, right? And they're saying NATO troops, according to this article, NATO troops already in Ukraine. Polish foreign minister reveals. So we're just waiting for, you know, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to put that thought in Putin's mind, but we understand what needs to come. That should be shortly around the corner. Elder Apostle Tahar did coin this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. We're waiting on Jacob's trouble and the mark of the beast to be implemented, which could be happening very soon because things are heating up. Ezekiel 38:1, it says, And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, right? And this is just Russia and the land of Russia, basically. And say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and the surrounding areas. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Right? So this is talking about Russia and the Most High putting hooks into their jaws and bringing them forth with their army to destroy Babylon the Great. And it's listed in different places, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So, like I said, according to the scriptures, Russia is going to be spearheading this nuclear war when he shoots the missiles over and protecting those in him in his circle. You can think to BRICS Nation. BRICS Nation, is bringing in more people, and that's just their little alliance that they're forming. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, just blowing the trumpet on that. Things are heating up. It seems that NATO are in the Ukraine war now, so we're just waiting. With that, I want to say shalom.